going to take a look at the Samson buffer. A lot of people out there may not be familiar with what a buffer does. They just know, or they've been told that they're supposed to have one. Essentially, what a buffer does is it's going to have a high impedance input and a very low impedance output, which is going to give your guitar signal the strength to make it through the chain of effects and or long cables. As you can see, I think that even a very high quality cable, a 20-foot cable, you're probably going to be looking at about 800 picofarads to ground, which is basically 800 picofarad capacitance to ground. A lot of mumbo jumbo, but essentially what that means is that you're losing some of your high-end sparkle. So we're going to take a look at the Samson buffer in and out of this signal chain. You'll note that there are no boss pedals on my board right now. I have taken them off, which is a tuner and a DD5. The main reason for that is that both of those pedals have buffers built in, and if you are using a TU2 or TU3 from Boss Pedals, you probably don't need to buy a buffer. I know that means that I'll probably sell less of these, and all of the other pedal manufacturers out that are making dedicated buffers may sell less, but that's just the truth of it. So save yourself some money and put it into buying something else. Alright, so without further ado, let's check out the Samson buffer. First, without the Samson buffer, okay, now with the Samson buffer. And one more time without the Samson buffer. And one last time with the buffer. Austin with Mercy Seat Effects. We just checked out the Samson buffer. I think it's pretty clear to tell the difference that you can gain in your the high end of your tone, especially in that last piece that I did. The clarity and the response in the high end was pretty substantial. So If you don't have a buffer already, or if you don't have any pedals that have buffers built in, do yourself a favor, pick up a buffer, whether it's Mercy Seat Effects Samson buffer or another buffer on the market from another pedal maker. I know that JHS makes a great buffer. This one is mine, also makes a great buffer, so do yourself a favor, do your tone a favor, and check out a buffer and throw it in there. So, Mercy Seat Effects. Enjoy the tone.